To include in the playbook, I'm going to flip the page and we're going to talk about some of the things to include. So again, you may not have much information written down about these things in your business, but you will have a bunch of stuff in your head, hopefully lots of stuff in your head that has not been, maybe hasn't been put on paper before or not clarified. Now's your opportunity to do it. So you need to have your mission in there, really important, which is your reason for being, reason for getting out of bed in the morning. What is the mission? That's not the vision, okay? So a lot of business owners get these two things confused. Mission and vision are very different. A vision should be the picture of your future. So what you want to look like, what markets you want to be in, what dollar value you want to be turning over, what profits you want to be making, what customers you want to be serving, et cetera, in 5 years from now and 10 years from now, how big will the business be, what markets will it be in, et cetera, et cetera. So again, you might not have these very clear in your mind, but at least write something down. These should form the basis of this playbook. You might have your BHAGs. If you haven't, again, I highly recommend that you set BHAGs for each year in your business, big, hairy, audacious goals. There might be 2 or 3 or 4 that kind of support the mission and vision. And then you might have you should have your core values. Hopefully you've got some core values in your business that everybody is hired and fired based on those core values. If not, get on with it. We're going to share more webinars on how to create this stuff as well in the future, so keep tuned for those. By the way, share these with your friends and family too. Let them know we want to serve more people on these webinars. So just spread the word. We'd love to add more value to more businesses right through this country, through New Zealand. So we believe that if we pay it forward, we can help people grow their businesses and grow the economy in New Zealand, provide more jobs, which is what we desperately need. The social overhead is growing at an alarming rate in this country, and the more jobs we can provide, the more we can spread the load of people that can pay the taxes that are paying for this, the pressure of the social overhead, the social situation in this country. So we can all make it better by one, right? We can't change the government right now, unfortunately, but we can make it better by one. So core values, so really, really powerful stuff. And if, again, some of these things you might draft them, but I highly suggest or highly strongly recommend that you get your team involved in actually brainstorming these things with you if you haven't clarified these. So you say we're going to create this playbook. It's a key document we need for our business. We need your help. Here's the mission, vision, and values that we have right now. We need your input and help. So you'll draft it up, and then you'll send it out to the team on team email and say, hey, we want your feedback. We want you to get involved. You might get 1 response. You might get no responses. You might get 10 responses. Follow it up for a couple of weeks, and then produce the final version or the final version 1 or version 2, put it out there, publish it, get it out there everywhere, and then you can keep on improving it from there. And it should come up for discussion very, very regularly in the business. As I say, if you're using it in your team meetings, etc., you're going to quickly see ways to improve and things you need to add to this.